Seishun Buta Yarou Bunny Girl Senpai no Yume wo Minai, or Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, is licensed and produced by Aniplex, Hakuhodo, DY Music and Pictures, Nagaya Broadcasting Network, and Kodakaba. Studios Kaloa Works, Networks, ABC Animation, Tokyo MX, Gunma TV, Toshigi TV, BS11, Metele, ATX. Based on the works by Hajime Komishida, please support the official release. Hello there, YouTube Jack here with more Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Seishun Buta Yarou Bunny Girl Senpai no Yume wo Minai, I think. Hopefully. Please let that be the title. Anyway. Oh, never mind. Last time we sort of concluded with... Dang it, where's my name list? There. Sakurajima might, I think, or at least her adolescence syndrome problem that she kind of disappears from existence. And we're gonna move on to the next girl, because we are apparently in eroge now, and we have to conquer all the girls. Nah, just kidding, I know this is a light novel adaptation, but kinda has that vibe though, doesn't it? Like one after the other. Although, you know, he already kinda confessed his undying love to Mai, so might as well go out with her and just deal with other problems as they come up. Anyway, I think the episode was titled Laplace Demon, so that's probably more or less what her syndrome is going to be about, which I'm curious to see how they're going to do that, because that doesn't really sound like that much of a problem. Well, I mean, it would be, you don't want to be all-knowing. Anyway, yeah. Enough talk, let's get into this episode already. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, 27th of June. Well, good for you. Does she ever take this off? I mean, maybe not. I don't really know. Well, good for them. Opening? I do like this opening. I still haven't looked up the actual lyrics. Kind of disappointed that this doesn't actually provide them. Because I honestly get the feeling they're gonna be very insightful. Although we always get the same girls, don't we? The first one is Mai, the second one is, well, the one we've seen before on the playing ground with the little kids. Then some blonde gal, I guess, of sorts. And lastly, the little sister. And, well, maybe that girl. Come to think of it, is there actually any relevance to the bunny girl outfit at this point? I mean, there's no tomorrow for Rascal, never mind. That was not the title, after all. Without the lab coat today, huh? I don't know if my cheering would really help them any. Of course you had to prove him wrong, though. Gotta stick with that daily routine, huh? My heart doesn't race, too bad. There's a kissing scene, hooray. Please decline the offer, of course. Not the first kissing scene. Oh, that would be cruel. Oh wow, really? No details on when and where. I wonder, did she really actually kiss him? Please. It's kind of adorable that she's getting all bashful when people actually see her. Of course. Definitely. Yeah, that's what you get for leading him on. God, she's adorable. This is just cute. This is too cute. Scoring again, huh? Oh, great. You're time looping now. Awesome. Yep. You're time looping, alright. And either he's just rolling with it or he actually hasn't realized it yet. I mean, granted, you wouldn't immediately jump to the conclusion, but given the shit he's been through, you should at least stay open-minded about it. With what? Okay, that's a joke. Which means it's been upstaged. That's just plain infuriating now for him, huh? Yeah. I would say he already had you pretty much figured out before, and this is a month later, so. Are you ignoring the fact that you're time looping? Yep. That's really all you need, huh? Now all we need is some groundhogs and we are set. How is he so chill about this though? Yeah. At least this one's easy to prove, you just have to predict everything she's gonna do after a few loops. But instead... Yeah, but when you're still experiencing the time that is being wasted while watching it. Unless you're referring to the fact that instantaneous knowledge and just feels like you're experiencing it. Sort of like last Tuesdayism. Yeah, but that still has some problems with quantum mechanics and whatnot, so... But it makes for a nice explanation. Yes, it's quite the interesting thought experiment. But even so, his actions had direct consequences. Well, yes, but... Natural assumption, you would have to look for that one person amongst 7 billion. There you go. But it's gonna say it's conveniently gonna be one person in your school. Well, that's new. He's so chill about finding her. Like, just gotta find one person amongst 7 billion. Oh, there she is. Well, good for you. I mean, it is a terrifying prospect too, to repeat the same day over and over again. And her accent is slipping through, huh? What's it supposed to be? Kansai dialect or whatever? Unstable characteristics. Wow. You know, if he's gonna spend his day helping her out, doesn't that mean he misses out on his final confession? Yeah, he looks fine. Well, yeah, it's definitely that guy who's been asking her out. Also, let's be real, there's no way he isn't hearing you whispering 1 meter away. How to whack. Oh, that popular girl, isn't it? Or maybe just a friend. Well, what a pickle. Taking hints again, huh? A very good position to be found in. You too. Well, might as well repeat that day. Like, just don't even care. Nope. Too bad. This is just really, really awful. Oh well. Seriously though, this is just plain rude to stop looping now. Probably not as much. So it would seem. Indeed. Okay. Guy, wow, okay. So very nice of you to say. Yeah, worst case, you're gonna end up looping too. Probably not gonna be that easy. Yeah, that was still a thing. Well, that's the question. Either from yesterday or just the same day. Checkmate. Well, you know that all of that isn't necessarily bound to you not dating Mai, but rather just her rejecting the confession. How did you actually remember that name? Yay, more rumors. It's immediately after you were dumped. Wow. High school rumors are cruel. Hey. Yes, it actually is kind of cute. And once again, she isn't clearing up anything. Probably, yeah. Yeah, more like your predicament is gonna continue if that misunderstanding gets cleared up. You realize that you're being really ridiculous with that request, right? You're actually considering it? Doing the unthinkable and super embarrassing somehow goes full circle and is cool, huh? Well, yeah, probably. And now she's really afraid of losing that, huh? Sure, that's one way to look at it. Well, good thing she's reflecting your younger sister there. Really earning some sympathy points. Your forehead. You really are just gonna go along with whatever your friends are basically asking, huh? Indeed. How should you? Well, still better than not explaining it at all. Is she gonna wear that through the hot weather too? Yeah. I guess she did get some gigs again. Well, that's adorable, somehow. Honestly, they fit so well together. It's amazing. I honestly love how this show just actually granted him a girlfriend and then just with the next case effectively took it away from him without breaking them up. Oh, hey. I still dig this song. So I guess I can take from this that we are gonna switch up the girls every time a new case comes around. Nope, no previews. Well, actually, this is like just 1 second of preview, so no harm done. But regarding this episode, it was neat, and I guess it was partially the ride with Laplace Demon. But in any case, I really wonder how this is gonna play out. Like, once you resolve the misunderstanding, is this just gonna keep on looping? Somehow have a serious heartburn. Or, you know, do you clear up the misunderstanding and reject the other guy in the same on the same day, so to say? I kind of love how they went for this staple, so to say, this you know, time looping, something you see every now and then pop up in anime too. And they somehow only rolled with it for 2 days. It just kind of feels like, okay, we have this really big story thing here. It's not really that big to say that it's over and done with and cliche and it has run its course or something. No, you can do a lot of interesting things with it, and they only used it for 2 days, half an episode. And it just feels like they only really stopped to just to screw him over with Mai like this. Well, in that sense, I really do hope that this story is gonna play out in the sense that Mai is not one of those people who gets ridiculously hung up on stupid misunderstandings like this. I hate it when the plot only develops through these stupid misunderstanding type of situations, where really one party is just so overly stubborn and refuses to get an explanation for exactly these kind of situations. Why can't you just talk it away? Makes no sense to me. I mean, I get that you would perhaps be a little bit upset about finding your soon-to-be boyfriend on top of another girl, or was it below? It doesn't matter, like in this rather compromising situation. But still, just get an explanation. Like, if they were both, I don't know, naked, then yes, that's probably really hard to explain afterwards. But honestly, just tripping over, even though I don't know if you ever actually would land in a situation like this. I mean, again, such an anime cliche, like you trip over and boom. But real life, I don't know. I really don't know if you would land like this. Especially since one person always ends up on their back. Like usually, just by sheer instinct or reflex, wouldn't you try to turn around? I think you would, no? When you're falling backwards, desperately trying to, maybe you would just try to catch yourself like this. But even so, you would probably try to sit upright to land on your tush, rather than flat on your back. So you already have a bit of a heavy collision there. One person sitting, the other trying to catch himself with their arms. So full head-on collision. It's just not gonna work out that anime cliche way, is all I'm trying to say here. Physics might disagree. You know, same with Laplace Demon there. I looked into this thing once before, just for sheer curiosity, and you know, there are a couple counter arguments against it. I think like quantum mechanics is one of them, that there is actual randomness involved, something that cannot be predicted. No matter how much information you have, it is truly and absolutely random how certain electrons end up flying around, you know, this whole particle wave light thing. And yeah, pretty much that sort of goes against the concept of Laplace demon, as you cannot accurately calculate and predict everything. So there. Not that you could ever actually know the information of all the atoms in the universe, but you get the idea. So yeah. I mean, I don't know how many cases we're actually gonna go through. Going by the opening, I've said it as much. We have Mai, we have Tomoe, we have the one girl who doesn't have a name yet, and we have the little sister. And the whole thing has like 13 episodes, so we can go for about like 3 episodes per person. We're good. But there's still the question, that one girl with the umbrella while it's sunny outside, I don't think that's Mai or anyone else we have seen in the opening. Is it? Not too sure. But if it isn't, then I do wonder how we're gonna squeeze that in, given the amount of episodes. Well, I guess just wait and see. Anyway, that will have to be all for now, and until next time, see you then. Bye!